Good evening. We will call our special meeting together. As you may know, we have been working on the budget process to get all of the legal requirements in from the times that we have had our advertisements and had our first readings. We had to have this special meeting tonight, but we did want to make sure we got together. We do have a balanced budget. We will be addressing Ordinance 1801, 1803, and 1805, and I'll explain more about those in just a second. Mr. Davis is stuck in a meeting and unable to be with us in person, so we have him on the line. Bobby, can you explain to everybody where you are this evening?
Yes, the NRVCS meeting ran over, and my apologies for not being there.
Okay. So do we have a motion to allow Mr. Davis to participate remotely?
So moved.
A motion. Do we have a second? A motion and a second. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So we have all five of us here. David, do you have anything you want to add this evening to our proceedings?
Nope, that's it, Mayor.
Okay. We have talked through our budget. It is balanced. Ordinance 1802 for fiscal year 2024-2025, that includes the City of Radford's budget as well as the school board's budget, is on its second reading. Do we have a motion that we adopt Ordinance 1802?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion?
Jesse, was that you that did the
Yeah.
motion?
And David, I'm going to let you just call the roll since Bobby's online. That way, do you have the roll listed there? All right, call the roll, please.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Ms. Foster?
Yes.
Mr. Gillespie?
Yes.
Ms. Artrip?
Yes.
Mayor Horton?
Yes. Ordinance 1803 on the 2024 tax rate. So just to clarify for everybody, because we establish our tax rate for the calendar year, this is the tax rate for 2024 supporting the budget that begins in July for 2024-2025. Is there any change or adjustment that anybody wants to make to the tax rate as we have adopted it so far on the first reading?
No.
Hearing none, do we have a motion to adopt Ordinance 1803 for the 2024 tax rate?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor? Well, actually, David, call the roll.
Y'all talking faster than I can write.
Sorry.
Limber up here. Okay, Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Ms. Foster?
Yes.
Mr. Gillespie?
Yes.
Ms. Artrip?
Yes.
Mayor Horton?
Yes. And then finally, we need to establish our electric, water, wastewater rates, and we went through those at our last meeting. We did approve them on a first reading. Any adjustments anybody wants to make to Ordinance 1805?
No.
Do we have a motion to accept?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion?
That's
David?
Seth, right?
Yep. David, please call the roll.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Ms. Foster?
Yes.
Mr. Gillespie?
Yes.
Ms. Artrip?
Yes.
Mayor Horton?
And with that, we want to thank everybody for all their hard work on this budget. I know it has been particularly challenging. I do want to leave us with this thought. The City of Radford is strong and moving forward. We are going to continue in a positive direction. Appreciate everybody's hard work. Do we have any other comment before we adjourn?
No, I do appreciate you guys very much. I know it's been not the norm, but we're not living in the norm, so, but I appreciate all the extra time you guys put into it and answering all the questions.
Okay. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Bobby. I'm going to go on and hang up. Thank you, sir.